NG took a sharp U-turn from the 9.2 levels. I told you last week in my analysis, 9 to 9.2 is going to be a very strong resistance zone. Be watchful, be careful of this zone. Precisely from 9.2, NG has took a U-turn and we have seen it closing now at 7.8. Now what is going to happen next week? Which position you should take in order to profit? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Missing on to subscribe this channel is missing on the profits, as I share my daily analysis on NG very early in the day with the Asia session. Definitely it will help you in your trading decisions. Do press the bell icon, do subscribe the channel and stay tuned with the latest updates. And yes, do watch till the end. Towards the end of this analysis, I'll give you the trading levels and strategy for next week. Now, these are the weekly charts. Before we proceed, let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. So on NG, it is forming a double bottom as of now. You can find out these are the levels. From this it started to rise and it has covered these completely. Now at this junction it has to decide which direction to take, and on the downside, yes, you can find 7.6, 7.5 as a very strong support. So yes, if you see it trading below 7.8 next week, probability of it to achieve 7.5 exists, and below 7.5 we may see a further drop till towards $7 levels. Very important support. I will come back to these levels, why these are important. Look at also in the 4-hour charts, it is almost forming head and shoulders there, and after achieving the highs it is again looking forward to a drop. The bottom there should be somewhere here at 6.5 levels if it continues to trade on the downside. These levels we had expected since long. Now this is just on the 4-hour charts. Also on the 4-hour charts, one must not forget that 8.3 and 8.5 levels are going to be the levels which you should watch out for if it continues to trade bullish from here. Now look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, the rise, consolidation, drop, retracement and 2 red candles. Now 2 red candles with a diminishing body size. Probability exists that it may give you 3rd red candle with a further diminished or increased body size, taking it till towards 7.5, which is going to be the first and important support level here. And dropping below 7.5, you can expect $7 levels and 6.8 as a very strong support. Only if it drops below these levels, you can expect that there is little bearishness in NG. Now let me show you another thing, or rather I will show you on the daily. Let's have a look on the daily chart itself. This is the channel in which ND is trading. This time it failed to achieve the highs, and that is where we can see a reversal. The expectation for it to achieve 6.2, 6.5 zone is very high. The probability of it to achieve these levels are very high, and from those levels we will see how it behaves. It can reverse any point of time. Remember this fact. Now look at the weekly charts on NG. Now look at the last 2 candle itself. Lower lows, higher highs, the expanding triangle and with a smaller bearish body. So once it trades below this zone here at 7.7, you can expect that the chances to achieve 7.5 is high, and below 7.5 we may see a very sharp drop which might try to take it till towards $7 levels and the next destination at 6.4 levels. Be cautious of 7.5 specifically. So below 7.57 and 6.4 cannot be denied there. Very sharp drop can be seen if it trades below $7.5 levels. On the upside, only bullish move can be expected if it trades beyond 8.05, and then you can expect it to rise a little. Now let's also have a look at the monthly candle. On the monthly chart so far, lower highs, higher lows. It is trying to respect this, and probably once it trades below this zone at 7.7, you can expect that we may see 7.55 and then rather 7.5, and then below that it may continue with the further bearish momentum and it can cover the journey till towards $7 levels. So this is what we can infer from the charts. Also look at this here, a larger drop, green candles, a larger or drop till here possible, or a further shorter drop till here is possible, and then a reversal can be expected. So this is what we can see from the charts. Let's have a look with the help of indicators. What does the indicator suggest here? On the 4 hour, you can find the drop started here, sharper drop, consolidation, sharper 3 candles. Now you have to be cautious of 8.3, then 8.5. If these two levels are taken, you can certainly expect bullishness. Else also look at the moves here. See the drop here and here. The delta has diminished, indicates that probably the bearishness is also diminished here on the downside. On the downside, be cautious of 7.7. Look at the 4 hour chart. The directional movement is bearish. Stochastic is again looking downwards. It is already into oversold zone. The MACD is divergent and bearish here. The stochastic is trading at the bottom there. And if you look at the daily chart, on the daily charts, now NG is trading below the 20, 50 and 100 period moving average. The 100, 200 period moving average is situated at around 8.95 or $7.958 levels. 50 periods at 8.6 and 20 period at 8.8. This zone is going to be prime importance to us. And if you look at the directional movement, it is crossing over for a bearish move again. It is divergent. Stochastic looking vertically downwards, indicating bearishness. The MACD is divergent and bearish. The RSI is looking downwards here, indicating bearishness. Look at the monthly charts here, weekly charts here. On the weekly charts, this is the 20 weeks average, this is the 50 weeks average, and downside you may see further lower levels here, and you will find the 100 and 200 period moving average at around 5.5 and below levels. Now this zone is going to be an important support zone till 7.7 and 7.5. Only and only if it breaks below 7.5, the next destination is towards $7 levels, and then 6.5 can be expected. Be watchful of these levels. Directional movement so far on the weekly charts is bullish on NG, and this is trading bullish since last 1.5 year. The stochastic is on the weekly charts is looking downwards. Definitely we may see it hitting oversold zone, and hence more bearishness can be expected. Also look at the MACD on the weekly charts has crossed over. This is the first red candle, the second red candle, and a bigger red candle can be expected. The RSI is looking downwards here. On the monthly charts, if you look at on the monthly charts, another observation that it was trading outside the Bollinger Bands, and that is why this month we are looking at a pullback. Even if it tries to reverse from here, 9.2 and $9.5 levels are going to remain a very strong resistance zone on the upside for NG. I don't expect it to cross beyond this zone. You can see directional movement was extremely bullish in the previous months, and now it is converged, though it is trading parallel here, indicating that the bullishness and bearishness both are diminishing here. On the monthly chart, the stochastic is trying to look upwards, and with this monthly candle we can again look forward to drop from here. The MACD has seen an extreme high on the monthly charts, and it is still trying to trade with the divergence. The probability of it to cross over for a sell exists. You can see these were the levels we had seen way back in 2007 2006 levels, and after 15-16 years it is coming back to these levels. The probability from it to drop from here is high. I think we have seen the highs. Now it may try to trade either sideways or with little bearishness on the monthly charts. So we have seen the charts and the indicator. The RSI is also looking downwards. So let me give you now the trading levels and strategy for next week. First, let's talk about the levels to go long. And yes, before I give you the levels, remember this fact that always trade with the stop loss. Always shift your stop loss to your entry price or your cost price, such that in case of a drop, it cannot eat your stop loss, which is far away situated, but your entry price, and it preserves your capital. If you have your capital safe, definitely it will help you and increase your confidence. And if you have your capital, you can take another 100 trades, 1000 trades with confidence. So always shift your stop loss to entry price. Second thing is put a trailing stop loss. It means you can see if the price is in your direction, it shift your stop loss according to the movement, and then if it tries to reverse in a sudden jerk or any extreme movement, it can close your trade in profit. So every trade closed in profit is a boon to your confidence. So do not miss these two things. Many of you have come back when the interest rate inflation results were declared last week for US, and the markets have given a sharp drop. Many of you have seen that my account is blown, I have lost so much, I have lost so much, but I nobody follows the rule which I am saying since in inception of this channel. I have always told you these two things. Please follow these two things. And yes, if you want to learn the art of taking the right entries, right exits, identifying the right trades, you can join my 16th mentorship batch starting on 3rd of October. And this is going to be a 15 days live webinar session, 90 minutes daily, and a lifetime technical support is available for you. Do reach out to me for more details. My Telegram channel ID, my email IDs, and my channel description and personal Telegram ID is also mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, you can be part of my signals group, and yes, become a Patreon and support the effort. It hardly costs you $7 a month, petty amount, but yes, a lot much of motivation for me. Be a Patreon, support the effort. The Patreon ID is mentioned in the channel and video description. So for next week, you can buy NG at 7.92. Beyond this, I will expect 8.02 may be achieved, and if it flies beyond 8.02, directly it will hit 8.15, 8.2, and then 8.4 and 8.5. Remember, here is the resistance at 8.4 and 8.5, which is going to be play a very strong role, and beyond that 8.65, 8.8 levels can be seen there. Now further to that, you should observe that first is 8.02. I think it should not break past this. If it does, you can expect that we may see the strongest resistance at 8.4, 8.5, and only bullishness can be seen if it trades above 8.5 zone. Then you can further expect that it may try to achieve $9 levels, and beyond that it will fly for 9.2 and plus levels. Be cautious on the upside. It can reverse any point of time till 8.5 and $9 levels. On the downside, very simple, go short or sell at 7.7. The next target is 7.5, and then below that 7.38, and if it breaks past this also, you can expect 7.2. $7 levels cannot be denied. It can achieve $7 levels. In fact, it can achieve 6.8, 6.6 levels on the downside. Below this, sky is the limit on the downside. Remember this fact. Yes, it can show you a bearish move. If it drops below 7.5, if it drops below 7.5, it will call for a very strong move, which might bring it for 7.2, $7 levels at least. And in fact, it can try to drop for 6.8, 6.6. So take your positions accordingly, take your trades accordingly. Do not miss to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do press the bell icon. Do reach out to me. Do join my mentorship batch. Do join the Patreon. Reach out to me for details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.